The modern supermarket has achieved something historically unprecedented: the complete abolition of seasons from the food supply. Any fruit, vegetable, or protein available anywhere on the planet is available to a well-funded shopper in most major cities at any time of year. Strawberries in January, asparagus in November, salmon flown from Norway to Phoenix in 24 hours. This achievement of logistics is genuinely impressive. Whether it is nutritionally ideal is a different question, one that the traditional Greenlandic dietary pattern helps illuminate from an unexpected angle. The Inuit of Greenland ate in strict accordance with what each season provided. Summer and early autumn brought birds, eggs, and, crucially, the brief Arctic berry harvest. Crowberries, cloudberries, and bilberries provided a concentrated window of carbohydrates, antioxidants, and vitamin C that the diet otherwise largely lacked. Autumn hunting of larger marine mammals and caribou built the fat and protein stores that would sustain the population through winter. Winter itself was a period of consuming preserved and cached foods, dried and fermented fish and meat, stored blubber, frozen carcasses. Spring opened with seabirds and their eggs before the cycle resumed. This pattern created a natural variation in macronutrient and micronutrient intake across the year. Higher carbohydrate consumption in summer and fall from berries and organ glycogen. Higher reliance on preserved fat and protein through winter. Varying caloric density by season. Emerging research on the gut microbiome suggests that this kind of dietary variation, changing the types of food entering the digestive system across seasons, supports greater microbial diversity compared to year-round dietary monotony. A microbiome exposed to the same inputs indefinitely tends toward reduced diversity, which is increasingly associated with metabolic and immune vulnerability. There is also a metabolic argument for seasonal eating patterns. The feast periods following successful hunts, followed by relative scarcity between hunts, created natural cycles of caloric abundance and restriction. This intermittent pattern of eating differs fundamentally from the constant, round-the-clock food access of modern industrial life. The metabolic machinery activated during periods of food scarcity, enhanced insulin sensitivity, autophagy, ketone production, is increasingly recognized as important for long-term health outcomes. Permanent caloric abundance, it turns out, may not be optimal even when the calories are high quality. The warning in this analysis is one of romanticization. The seasonal constraints facing the Inuit were not chosen for health optimization. They were imposed by geography and survival necessity. True food scarcity, the kind that precedes starvation, carries very different consequences than voluntary intermittent fasting or seasonal dietary adjustment. The lesson to extract is the principle, not the hardship. Deliberately structuring diet around locally and seasonally available foods, embracing naturally occurring variation, and allowing the body to experience nutritional cycles rather than unchanging homogeneity, these are adaptable strategies. The Arctic Inuit lived them out of necessity. Modern people can approximate them by choice.